Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks. I'm Ghost in the Hella, and in what is becoming a very lovely tradition for these Dream Daddy streams, there's my fur daughter Gideon. I'm feeling like the music's a little loud, but that might just be on my end. I'm gonna turn it down at least on my end. It's such a good song though. Alright. So, according to our schedule, I was planning on doing some Life is Sims 4 today, but last week we got cut off so abruptly by my computer crashing right in the midst of Dream Daddy. I feel like we were towards the end of Robert's date, but Robert was laying some pretty heavy stuff out there, and I felt really bad that he got cut off and never really got any closure. So we're gonna start with hopefully close to where we left off. It looks fairly close to where we left off. For anyone who wasn't there, we are on our second date with Robert. He kind of ghosted us for a while. Ghosted is not really the right word, because I think it was more that he was going through his own shit for a while and couldn't really respond to our messages. And then he kind of showed up. It was impromptu road trip date. And we drove out to a scenic overlook, and it was really pretty, and he started talking about cryptids and doing his Robert thing of just, kind of freaking us out a little. And it never really being clear, did these horrible things happen to you, or are you just kind of shitting us? And it's probably a mix of both. Anyway, where it appears we've picked up from is, we've just kind of rushed back in the car after, well, first I think there was was there kind of a false scare with somebody's dog? I forget. But anyway, oh no, that might have been in the previous date. We had two weird, dates that kind of got a little supernatural. But yeah, we spotted what we believe is a cryptid, basically, and got really freaked out and have run into the car. Alright, so we pick up from here. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? Huh? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. Huh? We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Oh. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. Oh? I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Mm-hmm. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette. Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think... Oh. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I'd do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. See, this is why I didn't want to just, like, leave this for another week, because, like, Robert's in a bad way. It's bad enough I made him wait a whole week. I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Oh.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't.
Oh.
At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. This is good, because I've been wondering this whole time. It's like, I know it's Dream Daddy. Presumably they're all dads. We have heard nothing about Robert's kids so far, so I'm guessing we're gonna get that information finally. So that's exciting. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Yet again, reminders that this is not actually me, even though it's, even though I sculpted the character to look as much like, DILF me as possible, and gave him my handle. It's definitely not my relationship with my dad. My dad is very, very sweet and tells me that he loves me often, and I hope that as many of you as possible have that experience as well. I know not everybody is so fortunate, but I am very grateful to be that fortunate. Do you hate him? No. I used to, but after I became a parent, I just gotta feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Okay, so maybe we don't actually learn that much more about his kid. Just that presumably he has one and that he isn't around for them. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. Okay, I'm glad we didn't have to go through the whittling minigame again. Like, it was fine. But it was long. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. That was a nice touch. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, Lang. You know what? It's fine. Yeah, she's like 18. That the ship has sailed. I'm scolding her about her language. Any curse words she probably learned from you. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. It is complete. How'd I do? How'd I do with Robert? Yeah! S rank! Woo! Air horn, air horn, air horn. Knife dad. Oh god.
You've got dad.
Alright, who else did I put on the thumbnail? Joseph. Right. Oh, let's go from one shit show to the next, huh? Third date with Joseph Christensen. Oh god, so his kids are named like Christian Christensen? Dude. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Huh. So I don't know if this is letting me know that I am choosing him as endgame, or if I'm, like, just committing to a long date. It says, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Okay, I'm gonna say just a sec. I probably should have looked this up before the stream. I'm just gonna, like, take a quick peek online and see what exactly I'm committing to with, you know, having a third date with someone in Dream Daddy. Is third date in Dream Daddy endgame? Shit. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, So it looks like the third date is, like, essentially committing to that Dream Daddy. So I might have to change the the thumbnail, because I do not want to have Joseph be it. Fuck. Huh. I mean, save. Yes, let's save. Presumably we can still go back to this point and choose a third date with someone else, right? Like... Okay. Like, ultimately, if I were playing this just for myself, I'd probably go with Craig. 'Cause, like, he's Craig. He is best boy. But I've got Robert, Joseph, and Matt on the thumbnail. I do adore Matt. Adore Matt. So fuck it. Let's do a third date with Matt. 'Cause he's, like, right up there with Craig for me. Let's endgame Matt and see how that goes for us. And if we have time, then go back and do the Joseph one. We'll see how long it takes. I have no idea how long endgame is for these. But yeah, like, it looks like it saves pretty regularly, and we just saved, having finished everybody's second dates. So, presumably we can play everybody's endgame? Presumably? That's kind of been my plan, right? Alright. Here we go. The last Matt date. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon to just hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Always trust a barista. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. I'm surprised that her dad hasn't introduced her to music that's not just boy bands. 'Cause, like, Matt is, like, basically music dad, so... Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue.
Oh.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cold, dead hands. I propose a compromise, or fine. I'm gonna propose a compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out.
Ugh.
I guess. Come on, Dad. We gotta go.
Huh.
I've never seen the Coffee Spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pop concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake, some complicated clapping with their hands, and then a big hug. Ghost. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Vale is playing a set?
Oh.
What? It's a... witch house? Damien's ears perk. Fucking course they do. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm going to go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Oh.
Glad you could make it, Ghost. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Huh?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for pop. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of the accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes.
Wait.
They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Hey.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Oh my god. Okay. Big decision. I'll do it! Or, Matt, you should play. I mean, Matt's not gonna wanna, right? Shit.
Huh?
Come on, Matt, you should play.
Oh.
No, I can't. I really can't. I'll play. What are you doing? Damn, I guess I should have gone with my first choice, with my first impulse then, and just been like, I'll do it. What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. This Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Wow. That is special. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Ghost!
Hey.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall! Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not! As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Ghost. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska.
Hey.
No. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt.
Huh?
Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this, or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I'd just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me that you'll still love me after this. I mean, like, it's ska. You can just be the dancing guy, right? I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Oh, man.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I am rambling now, sorry. Aw, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Ver. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for his fan base? This is his first live show! You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock ma. Aww. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre.
Hey.
Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again.
Hey, yeah.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. 3 tiers now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Oh.
Put your hands together for the Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like my kind of thing, and yeah, there's Amanda, yeah! Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is gonna open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? You're like, I mean, I guess maybe she's 17, but like, you're going off to college. You can get whatever piercings you want. Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the Third Waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Aw, it's a good kid. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Wow, okay, now you know he's nervous, because, like, 5 minutes of dick jokes should absolutely have ghosts rolling on the floor. Not just regular knots, either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine! Everything is great, or nothing is wrong! I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Hey.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Ghost. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Man.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night.
Hey.
Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Ghost Shipwrecks. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey, everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Ghost, but you can call me by my stage name. Okay, I've got Frankie Two-Tone, Five Iron Freddy, or Thomas Kalnaki. I'm going Frankie Two-Tone. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Ska Tea. Deep breath. How hard could it be? Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh God. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Okay. Please sing along to what? Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Can I? Okay, I can do stuff with the other hand too. Unity, unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boy's coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody ska? Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the Sky Trek Enterprise. Oh my God, this is so... Woo! Aw, doing your best deserves an S. Thank you. Thank you, game. I look up at the crowd. I love this. Just I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead. And I killed it. Hi, Laser. Laser says I came in at the right time. Incredible, you're doing great. Everybody ska? Everybody ska! Oh, thank you, Matt. Bless your heart. Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise. Oh, sorry, the Star Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Oh.
Matt smiles.
Hey.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. Who helped me to be able to do this again? Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. I'm assuming it's just this background music, but with a guitar. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Hey.
That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. Fuck yeah, band with Damien. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on the stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. I mean, really, like, you should also check with Matt to make sure that it's okay for his underage daughter to sleep over. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Oh.
Hey, dude. Need help closing out?
Hey.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. That does not sound like closing a coffee shop. That's when you blast the music. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Hey.
We head back into the Coffee Spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself out there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Huh?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
Hey.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is, not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I, hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed?
Hey, dude.
You. Blood rushes to my face.
Hey.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. And I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Oh.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. No. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
What?
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Oh.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Laser says, this is so romantic, I don't even care what the game's goal is. Right? This is lovely. This is so sweet. I mean, hopefully it won't, take a turn, but... Oh, good. Oh, no. Matt pulls me closer. Fade to black. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Oh, this has definitely gone fanficky. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine, burning the hell out of our skin. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Hey.
Let's go back to my place. Date complete! Oh, that was much shorter than I expected.
That
Alright.
was good. Could use a trombone though.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. B? You know. King of carrot flowers go on all Matt dates. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Laser points out, no, all facts say the coffee shop is the right place. That is an excellent point. Be cool, Ghost. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. You asked too many questions, or, sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way. I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Huh.
Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Every hot dad in the neighborhood. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. We have invited none of your friends, and only the hot dads that I have crushes on. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
All right.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind, with the crunchies in the middle.
All right.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. I wonder if you, like, just choose one dad from the outset and only go on dates with them if, like, not all of the dads show up? Like, maybe this is because we went on 2 dates with each of the dads. But first, mac and cheese. Ghost, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Rick and Ver. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Ghost. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro. This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Nice.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, huh?
Bro.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Ghost. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. I wouldn't call that a walk so much as a thum. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Hey.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah! I'm gonna break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So, she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Oh, so I guess Robert's still not doing great. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. But I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes! We're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Matt. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill.
Hey,
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. I think I had an idea about where this was going, but I don't know anymore.
hey.
I like you a lot, Ghost, but I don't think it's more than just as a friend. It's 'cause we got bees, isn't it? I get that, man. You're cool as hell, and I'm down to keep this as friends. Matt looks up at me.
Hey,
I appreciate that. So I'm still welcome at the coffee spoon? Buddy, you'd be the guest of honor. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life when you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Ghost, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Oh god, so I just got an award for having the good Amanda ending. This means there's a bad Amanda ending? Who the hell could... What? She's such a good kid. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story. And I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me in the same way I'll always be looking out for you.
We got
Team Shipwrecks. Team Shipwrecks. Oh. Oh. God. Well. Alright, I think we have time to end game Joseph as well. I'm gonna get some more fluids, so enjoy the credits while I re-up my drink. And enjoy the gidgeon! Alright. Whew. So we did not get the, I guess, romantic ending format, but yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and that is fun. And I like how well Ghost took it. Yeah. Because sometimes it just, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that is fucking adorable. That's so funny too, that it takes the picture of of your character that you designed. Oh my god. I kind of want to have that framed and hanging on my wall now. Right. Okay. Okay. Here's hoping I can still load from that last save point. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, good. Whoo, dad book. Yes, please.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, let's endgame Joseph. Like, I feel like we've got a decent shot at, like, getting the romantic ending with Joseph, but also, like, I don't know that I really want that. I'm wondering if I had gone with my first instinct and just ended like, I'll perform, instead of encouraging Matt to do it, if that would have bumped me up to an A. Oh well, who knows. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Hi, Ghost. We should hang out. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no something else. Just you, me, and something ocean. Oh, and the open ocean, I guess? Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? Okay, there we go. No kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht? Hey. I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you love. What, did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? Oh, a healthy upbringing and a supportive environment. I am literally paying for your college, or not a dog, that's for sure. Let's go with a healthy upbringing. Sugar daddy. Sugar daddy. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but also I could go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. Ugh. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad... Don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Laser says, yes, thank you for singing it. That was what I was going for. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. I love that our daughter is smart enough to be like, don't sleep with the married guy, please, Dad. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Ghost. That doesn't sound like Joseph. I turn around to find Robert. Hey. What's he doing here? So, how's Joseph? Robert comes off cold immediately. I get the feeling he's not happy I'm here. And what's with that look? He seems very angry. Very, very angry. He's going through some stuff. Robert blasts through a cigarette.
What?
So I guess he's your friend now, huh? Your pal? Oh, Robert, you're my friend too. And I suppose two friends just spend the night out on a private yacht together, being buds, chatting about friendship. Is that what two friends do? His voice is getting louder. What has gotten into him? He's friends with Mary. That's what's gotten into him. Robert, come on. You know I'm not like that.
What?
Ghost, you might be an idiot, but I'm not. What's your problem with Joseph, anyway? I don't like Joseph. I don't trust Joseph. Joseph is a bad guy, and I don't want him around you. Robert, you committed petty larceny last week and think you've been haunted by the Dover ghost. It was the goddamn Dover ghost. Robert pauses to calm himself down. Joseph's not who you think he is. What? Ask him about it sometime. Bring it up. And watch your back when you do, because a guy like that'll put a knife right in it. Fucking hell. Robert flicks his cigarette into the front seat of a recently cleaned schooner before turning around to leave. He takes a step, hesitates, then turns back to face me. You're both awful. You deserve each other. I'll tell Mary you said hi. Fucking hell. With that, Robert storms off down the pier. Well, okay. I wander deeper into the marina. All of these boats are really, really nice. I wonder which one is Joseph's. Hey, Ghost. Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Ghost, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching, man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork, or can do. Brought my Neptuning fork. Like puns. Joseph stifles a laugh. Collegiate level dad joking there, Ghost. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going?
Oh.
A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big.
Hey.
Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, but you know, family, wife, saving souls. So many souls. I can barely hold them all. Dude, you should really open that other eye. I watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all, and from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts.
Right.
I stare out at the ocean. Joseph's right. It's a lot quieter out here. But something about that conversation with Robert still bothers me. So, I ran into Robert. Was he wasn't waiting for you at the dock, was he? Yes, and smoking like a chimney.
Yeah.
That's Robert, all right. Is everything okay between you two? He seemed angry. It's... how do I put this?
Oh.
Did Robert ever proposition you for, escapades? Actually, he did.
Oh.
And did you take him up on that? No. Ah, well,
Oh.
that is where we differ. What?
Oh.
I know. Father of 4, family man. Married, for Christ's sakes. I should never have even... But I was in a bad place, and with Mary constantly out, Joseph settles himself before continuing. This definitely gets under his skin. I made a hasty decision, one which Robert does not exactly... he has a weird thing about casual... But he asked you. You'd have to ask Robert about the weird Robert politics of that. He's been weird about it ever since. Huh.
Yeah.
But it's over, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. That began and ended on the same day. Well, okay then. So you're not upset? I'm not. Things happen, Joseph, and I think you of all people deserve a little forgiveness. Thank you, Ghost. That means more than you'll ever know. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. They're completely different animals. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. What? Is that true? I've never heard that before. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Yeah, you're wrong, Joseph. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. What? Oh my god. Wow. Go with the pun. You're all spineless invertebrates. You tell 'em, Ghost.
Oh.
And here we are.
Oh.
Ghost, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome man. A handsome married man. There are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales?
Huh?
You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Yeah.
Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. Joseph, you're supposed to make me less scared of whales, not more scared of everything else. This is not how comforting people works. You must be a terrible pastor. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Hey.
I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. Okay, is it the ocean or is it the sea? Because those are two different things. It feels like he really is at home on the water. I mean, not that I've never used them interchangeably, you know. Sometimes the word sea just feels more correct, even if it's literally an ocean and not a sea. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. Whoa. Is she terrible to him? I don't know that we have seen her be terrible to him. Like, you're both unhappy. You're both not being right for each other. I don't think that's entirely her fault. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's,
Oh.
well, if you really want to know.
Lawrence of Arabia.
St. Lawrence of Arabia? Oh my god. Suddenly I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas! It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Don't you have a radio? Like, I thought, like, any... And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry that Velmax isn't here because Velmax would know. But, like, I'm pretty sure, like, that any nautical craft above a certain size would be required to have a radio? I would think. Right? I mean, that just makes sense to me. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio's anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Minigame time? Joseph directs me toward the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. He really should have made sure there was a working radio. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Especially, like, I kind of got the impression that he was ex-Navy.
MacGyver, that radio.
Oh boy. That is not what I was reaching for. Also not what I was reaching for. Also not what I was... Can I not pick up the wires? I want to pick up the wires. Something with gum? No? You don't like the gum in there? Eh? Ooh. This is a really tough minigame. It's gotta be something with the wires, right? There we go. That's something connected to something. Hey! Woo! I fixed it! Kind of. Hey, it works. Kinda. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it!
Oh.
Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm also pretty sure that's not how you're actually supposed to use the radio. But yeah, like, if he is ex-Navy, which I kind of got the impression he was, then, like, wouldn't he know how to operate a radio and, like, have a working radio? I would think. He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine. Wine. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine the bed. Oh, California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. Okay. Examine the floor. There's some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. For an old yacht, blah, 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 blah. Okay, examine side table. Hey, wine glasses. I must be hot on the trail. But no wine. I mean, I see a wine bottle right there. I grab 2 glasses and get back to searching. Focus on the rest of the room. Examine the shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Oh, he's even got a painting of a whale. The bastard. Examine the photos. That'll help me find wine, right? There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. It's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Sus. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this? Well, well. Now the hot body shoes on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine the knickknacks. If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Okay, focus on the rest of the room. Examine the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Examine the fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. Examine the flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these, but the chief concern right now is wine intake. Examine the drawer. Hey, it's wine! A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Finally, time to get back up to Joseph. Okay, let's head back up to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Ghost, wine, good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. Yeah, the kind that cheats on his wife. cool.
Oh.
I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Oh.
5 on a good day? Pour me. Regular pour. Now this is how you do stranded at sea. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever.
Oh.
I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Ghost. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. Okay. Some interesting dialogue options. So we can go the safe route. This view, though. We can call him out on the, I'm assuming they were sexy detective novels. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? Classic dad joke. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. There's also, what's it like owning a yacht? I mean, do you like your mysteries hot-bodied is the funniest, but I really don't actually want to romance Joseph. Like, he and Mary need either so much marriage counseling or to divorce. Like, that, like, they're not good for each other right now. They're, like... Laser says, wow, I hate him so much. Yeah. He, like, his story is interesting, but, like, he's a creep. He's, like, this married man out here, like, all alone with me on his yacht. Like, you know, I can't think of anyone I'd rather be stranded with. It's like, how about your wife or your kids? Like, just, you know... If the person that you would want to be stranded on a yacht with is not the person that you're married to or, like, in a relationship with, then you really need to deal with that. Like, you need to work on that. You need to talk to your partner about that and, like, communicate and either work out that relationship or dissolve it. Like... Because, like, I can tell you right now, for free, if I were stranded on a yacht with anyone, and I wouldn't really want to be stranded on a yacht with anyone, but if I had to be stranded on a yacht with someone, it would absolutely be my partner. Like, hands down, no question in my mind, that is who I would want to be stranded with. Yeah, if I could bring kitties, I would bring the kitties. Like... So, like, if you are a married person, and the person you want to be stranded on a yacht with isn't the person you're married to, that's not good. That's not good. Laser says he's definitely had sex with all the dads. Would I be able to be stranded with my partner? Absolutely. Oh my god. Absolutely. Like, I mean, think about it. The beginning of COVID, like that first year of lockdown, was a big relationship test for a lot of couples. And, like, we had some, like, you know, figuring shit out to do with, like, balancing being home together, working from a very small apartment together, but, like, ultimately it just made our relationship even stronger. Like, we're good at living together. And also, like, relatively irrelevant, but, like, my partner is at least semi-knowledgeable about, like, boats and radios and stuff, so if there's anybody who could get us unstranded from a yacht, I would absolutely expect it to be Velmax. So not only could I handle being stranded on a yacht with Velmax, I think Velmax would actually be able to get us unstranded faster than anybody I know. V is very good in an emergency situation. We would have a working radio on that thing. V would know how to use it. V probably would have been playing with it the whole time. Like... And V would have absolutely made sure we had enough gas. And, like, backup things of gas. Aww. Laser says, you're so right, I had the same experience. I wasn't sure about getting married, and the pandemic solidified it for me that I was ready. Yeah. Hell yeah, Velmax is a badass. Velmax is a badass. Like, he is just full of all kinds of incredibly useful knowledge and is very good at, like, being prepared for shit. Okay. Oh, right. The game. Do I want to call him out on the sexy mysteries? Probably not. If I don't actually want this to go in a romantic direction, I probably let's just ask him what it's like owning a yacht. Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months. But also, sometimes you can have a party on your yacht and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out. Oh. Also, he seems to be living on his yacht. Ghost, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, can I even read these? Oh god, so we've got the salty swallow. We've got long, hard, and full of seamen. And fuck you, whales! Well, if I don't want this to take a sexy turn, I'm going fuck you, whales! I'm keeping on brand here. Writing it on the side of the boat like that is basically asking them to attack. That's the goal. I'd be ready. You know where to find me, you cowards. Oh no, oh it's... Oh no, am I gonna have to ask him? Oh, Joseph. Ugh. So I complimented the view and he's hitting on me. I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. God damn. Joseph, this wine, so good. God damn. I gotta take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? Oh. That it is, Ghost. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. I mean, you absolutely have responsibilities and worries right now. Your responsibility is to, like, get your asses saved. And your worries are not getting your asses saved. And the whales. Oh. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Wink.
Wasted away again. Oh my fucking god, the wink is so creepy. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan.
Good one.
Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. No, I don't want to kiss him. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face. Please tell me I have the option of not kissing him. I really want to have the option of not kissing him. Like with Matt, I didn't really have a choice, which was fine because I like Matt. I really don't like Joseph, though. Ghost, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but... Okay, so she's now left back at home with... How many kids do they have? 4? 3 or 4? I think 4. Because they've got the oldest, the twins, and the baby, right? That's fucked up. He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I don't fucking believe him that it's official. I don't think it is. I think Joseph's full of shit. He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy, like being gay.
Oh.
Joseph? I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. And so does Mary. Mary deserves that too. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to you. Dude, like, if your marriage just broke up a few days ago, you are not ready to jump into another relationship. Like, fucking hell. Is it Wales?
Oh.
I mean you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. Laser says, like he focused on anyone other than himself anyway. Right! Right. Like, he has been really, from the get-go, like, just... Gad. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver.
Huh?
Come in, is anyone there? No. Over.
Oh.
We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Ghost. Have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. You also didn't give them your coordinates. We stare at each other for a second. Well? Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Alright, I'm not actually gonna read this in detail like I did with the Matt one. Joseph kisses me. Oh boy. Yikes. Oh boy. Lots of kissing. So much kissing. Come on. Oh boy. He picked me up. That is impressive. Carries me below deck. Please fade to black. Please fade to black. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please, Ghost, please get confirmation that Joseph is not actively married right now. Like, that they are officially separated. Like, oh my god. Is there such a thing as a good end with Joseph? Because I think this would probably be counted as the good end. But, like, I don't fucking trust him. And it burned our bridges with Robert and Mary. Who, like, she's not that bad. She's, like... Oh, man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes and find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing the Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine. God. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back into the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales. Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. And, like, why couldn't we get the, like, sexy makeout scene with Matt instead of with Joseph? Yeah. Daughter's gonna be rightly pissed. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck, but it was okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash-and-carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah. I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Oh. Boy. Well. I really, like... Wow, we got a C? That's interesting. Considering we boned him, I was kind of expecting more than a C. But sure. Like... I wish... And I really have this problem with a lot of dating sims. Like, pretty much every dating sim I've played. Like, there comes a point where it's like, whether you kiss a character or sleep with a character or whatever with a character, like, becomes dependent on choices that you already made previously that, like, you did not necessarily know would lead to this specific point. And I feel like I have never seen a point where it's like, would you like to kiss this person? Would you like to sleep with this person? Like, there's never really a point where it's like, you know what? I was flirting with this person. I don't think I actually want to sleep with them. Like, that is something I would really love to see in dating games. Like, have your choices and all of that, you know, lead up to a point where you have the option of kissing a character or sleeping with a character, but where you, the player, can still choose how to respond in that situation. Because, like, that is ideally how real life should work, too. Like, where you know, you can flirt all you want with someone, and then when it comes to that moment, you could still say no. And you don't get that in games, really, that I've seen. And I would very much like that, because there have been times where, like, I absolutely would not have kissed Joseph, much less slept with him, no matter how, you know, the previous dates went. And, like, same with, oh god, what was his name in, Boyfriend Dungeon? The vampire dude. Fuck, I can't remember. Sunder. Like, my character slept with him. I didn't even think I was flirting with him that much. Like, just no option about it. Okay. Alright, gonna skip through most of this since we already played through this ending. You asked many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww.
Okay, mac and cheese time. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't go back? Can I not go backwards? I wanted to know what the fucking Mary thing was. Hang on. Epilogue, load. Okay. Let's just click through this at regular speed. So I can... God. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna... Come on, Ghost. You can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Ugh.
Hey. Hey. You been... good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Okay, Brian.
Nice.
Hey! Hey! Oh! Hey.
Oh. Did I have a different thing with... Fuck. Might have had a different thing with Robert.
Oh.
Bro.
Clickety click click. See if Robert's still pissed. Pew! Finger guns. Okay, you no longer have any power over me. Blah blah blah.
Oh!
Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it. But now we get Matt. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it.
Oh.
What a splendid garden party. Ba 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 ba. We know about the oregano. Okay. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again. Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something? Yeah, that would be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph sidles up next to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Joseph, you bastard! We're actually staying together. What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one. And the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community. So many people look up to us as the model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. I mean, you are obviously not a model marriage. But that doesn't stop you and I from, I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the 7 seas in search of Margaritaville. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita Zone wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. I'll leave you to think about it, but just know that you can reach out to me.
Nice.
For anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. I don't know what to think. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda walks over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. Okay. Oh, the very sweet. Just skip through the sweetness. Ghost friends. A framed picture of us. Meh. Very cute. I'm glad that, like, the most meaningful part of the ending is with the daughter. Like, the daddy-daughter bond. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know, that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story. And I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me in the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Shipwrecks? Team Shipwrecks. Alright. We'll call it a night there. Oh. Well, that was a trip. Oh, God. Like, Joseph sure is a fucking piece of work, huh? See, I really wish that we had had the option of turning him down. Like... really did not want to sleep with Joseph. Especially when he was obviously cheating on his wife. And just, like, lying that they were broken up. Just, what crap. Ugh. At least the Matt one was sweet. Even if it didn't work out completely in the end. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't work out for us romantically, but it's fine. I'm really, fingers crossed, really hoping for Craig. Let's get, good ending for Craig. And I'll be happy with that. And maybe Damien? I'd like to get a good ending with Damien. He's quite sweet. Like, I did not expect much of him. He's very sweet, very romantic. His kid's kind of a prick, but, meh. Alright, well, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for sticking with this daughter brag battle theme. God. There really doesn't need to be a daughter brag battle because look at my daughter. I've clearly already won. She's perfect. What a baby. Yes! Yes, you! You hear me talking about how perfect you are? My precious girl. Perfect. Perfect girl. Alright, well. again, thank you so much for hanging out and joining me on this ride. I will play through all of the third dates and finales for everybody, so this is not... We are not settling for cheating on... helping Joseph cheat on his wife. Like, that is bullshit. Ah, the picture. Oh my god, that's so precious. I love it. Alright. Have a good one. Take care. All the best. Oh my god, I love you, Miss Gideon. Best girl in the whole world. Well, I'm gonna go give my fur daughter kisses. Have a good one. See you again soon.